Well, greetings, everyone. And today we are going to hear from Tashiara, and she is our spotlight video for today. So, welcome, Tashiara
Thank you for
Wilson.
having me.
Yes, and just start by telling us a little bit about yourself and your coffee company, and maybe when you started, how long you've been in business. We'd love to hear some backgrounds.
Yeah. So my name is Tashiara Wilson. I am the owner of Kochava Coffee. We're located downtown in Omaha, Nebraska, 1901 Howard Street to be exact. We started this journey over a year and a half ago with just having the vision for our community, a place where people can come and gather, have good conversations, have tough conversations, all over a cup of Joe. And so that's kind of how Kochava birth, and we wanted to be a voice of reasoning for small business owners, business owners to be exact. So Kochava means woman in Hebrew, and it means the characteristics of a woman. So intelligent, bright, smart, beautiful. And so we base the meaning of Kochava not only around community, but how can we empower small business women business owners? So all of our product that we sell in our coffee shop is local, all first generation business owners. So from our food, our desserts, our pastries, these are small women business owners. And then our beans are locally roasted from a woman business owner here in town as well too. And so that's kind of a little bit about our coffee shop. About me, I'm a mom of three crazy kids. I have a 15-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 2-year-old baby. And my husband and I, we're serial entrepreneurs. We own another business. So business is not new to us. We've been doing it for a very long time. And we just love creating opportunities to grow our economy, to grow people, and to grow community.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, I love talking with creative entrepreneurs like yourself. And so I'm curious, what would be a word of wisdom that you might want to share with other creative entrepreneurs that might be out there listening today?
You know what? I would say don't give up. Don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on you. You know, everything rises and falls on the leader itself. And so I just believe don't give up on you, because when you give up on you, you give up on your dreams and you just don't know who you can impact. So that's my word of wisdom is don't give up, keep going. Um, the second thing I would say is don't have a plan B. If you have a plan A and the plan A is to invest in yourself always, then there's no turning back, there's no going back. And so I would say don't have a plan B, only have a plan A, and that's to move forward with the vision that you have.
Nice, nice. So it sounds like one of the ways that you have grown your business is to grow and invest in you.
Yes.
What would be some examples of how you've invested in you to grow as the leader?
Yeah, some of the things I've done just personally, spiritually, I just invested myself in the word of God. I'm a person of faith. And so that's who I am. I would encourage people to find who they are. That's what holds me grounded. That's what holds my family grounded. A second piece of that is just having time to rest. As business owners, we get so caught up in the hustle and bustle. I'm actually doing this for my home today. Because it's my rest day. It's the day where I go in the office just a little later. I work out. I eat a little healthier. I take my time. I'm not rushing to get things done. So I've just invested in my health. Spiritually, I've invested. And so those are some of the things that kind of get me going.
Beautiful. Beautiful. We like to talk about a simple formula: be times do equals have. And, we're always so busy with our to do lists that we
Yep.
sometimes forget about the who are we becoming to
Yes.
be able to do
Yes.
the things that we need to do to have the results in that which we're dreaming of. So I love that about what you're saying is becoming
And that,
and investing in you.
Yeah, and that's so true because I always keep the main thing the main thing. The reason why my husband and I started businesses is to leave a legacy behind for our children and our community. And so I keep that as the goal, right? If I'm not investing in my family or investing in myself, then I've lost the vision of why am I doing it, right? I want to become not only a great leader, but I want to become a great mom. I want to be a great wife. Those are the people that see me every single day and who love me for who I am. And so that's what pushes me. That's what keeps me going. That's what also slows me down because I want to be present in the people's lives that matter the most to me. And for me, that's my family, and then community as well too.
Beautiful. There's great wisdom in what you're saying, my friend. Great wisdom. I'm curious, what if you were to start your business again, and specifically the coffee shop, what might you do differently? What have you learned?
I I would do a couple things different. I would give myself a lot of grace. We have officially been open only 2 weeks, so we're a brand new business. As I talked to my team yesterday, we had a staff meeting, and they said, I feel like we've been going for like a year straight. And we have a year and a half to plan to have a lot of thought, a lot of construction went into that process. And now we're officially open. And what I mean by grace is give yourself time to be successful. And what I mean by successful is whatever success means to you, it means different to all of us, correct? And so, as we were having our staff meeting yesterday, I was like, I want us to be fully packed every single day. I want us to do this and I want us to make all these crazy drinks. And our staff was like, okay, let's put one foot in front of the other. We only been open a full 2 weeks and it's going great. You know, I would say enjoy the journey is the second piece. I enjoy laughing. I'm a big foodie. So I love food and I love connecting with people. And so we had a staff meeting yesterday and we sat around a table with cups of coffee and chocolate chip cookies. And that's everything to us, right? And so it's enjoy the journey, enjoy the people you get to do life with. I come to find that all of us have a history. All of us has something to offer, and so get to know the people that you're doing life with, and make it fun. I try to make work fun, not just okay, today is another day, but it's Monday. Let's eat cookies and let's make crazy coffee drinks. You know, let's do something crazy on social media. Let's do a TikTok video. And I'm socially challenged. We have a team who does that. I'm like, let's make crazy videos. And so enjoy the journey, have fun with the people that you are with and doing life with. The third thing I would say is learn from your mistakes or failures. I never see myself as failing. I always see myself as learning and moving forward. Like, okay, this didn't work. Why didn't it work? Okay, let's move forward. We learn from it. So it's a win for us because we learn from our mistakes and our failures.
Absolutely. When we take the time to pause and reflect and see the
Yes.
gift in it, right? Because sometimes we're
Yes.
so hard on ourselves.
Yes, be easy, give yourself grace, it'll happen, it just takes time. You're not a business owner because you you woke up and decided, oh, I just wanted to be a business owner. You're a business owner because you have a passion that's burning inside of you. As entrepreneurs, we have something that is burning inside of us, and if we don't continue to pour gasoline on the fire, we'll become unhappy. And that's why my husband and I started several businesses 6 years ago because we were unhappy and we decided to pour gasoline on the fire that was kindling inside of us.
Ignite it. I love it. I love it. You reference the importance of people that you're doing life with. So let's talk about your team specifically. What qualities do you look for as you build team and pour into them and invest in them?
That's a great question. I think I look for a couple different things. When it comes to our leadership team, I look for people who can get in the trenches with you. Running a business is not always easy. You'll have dark times, you'll have dark days, you'll have days where you just feel like you want to give up. You'll have days where you feel like you want to pull out your hair. So I look for people who have survived the hardest time. So when I do an interview, I say, tell me about your life and tell me something difficult that you survived. And that's how I look forward in our leadership team. Now, when it comes to just our regular staff, I look for potential. What are you not saying to me that I can pour gasoline into? How can I build you up as a leader? How can I build you up as a person? So I look for that as well into our team and our staff. And we have a variety of people in our staff because I believe skill sets can be taught. Those things can be taught, right? You know, you can do training. I could teach you how to make coffee all day long, right? I can teach you how to greet customers. But there's this extra something in you that if you're willing to try hard of being the best version of you, I can inspire that. I can pour gasoline on that. I can encourage that. I can be your biggest cheerleader. If you want to become the best version of you, that's who I look for in our staff.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Love that. That's really giving back and intrinsic reward that you get from investing in them too, I'm sure.
Yes. Yes, definitely.
What might be a, a common misconception about running a business or being a business owner that you've bumped into and maybe had to address?
Um, I think the common misconception of being a business owner that I get all the time is that we have all the answers. We don't. I'm the first one to admit it. We don't. I hire people that are smarter than me. I consult people who think different than I do. I don't have all the answers. Matter of fact, depending on who you ask, if you ask my husband, he's my business partner as well. He would probably say I'm probably wrong 50% of the time. So I get people around me that can think different, that are smarter, that have lived life a little bit longer. I keep a mixture of people around to consult with. And then I keep my own private time too, so I can really discern what's the next step, what's the next phase in business, right? And so it's a mixture of things. But one thing I think the misconception is that the business owner has all the ideas, they know everything, they could see a vision from 20, 30 years from now. And I'm like, no, I'm just doing the day to day right now. I want to encourage my team. I want to, doesn't mean I don't take time away to do that, to cast vision, but we don't have all the answers. And the greatest thing I've learned in business is ask for help. So that's the greatest thing I've learned. When we started Kochava Coffee, the first thing I went and sought was a mentor. I sought a woman mentor who's been in the coffee industry for over 30 years. And I said, tell me what I don't know. Because I know a lot of things, but tell me what I don't know.
Nice. Yeah, definitely. It's a sign of strength when we ask for help, not a sign of weakness. And that's very intentional on your part. So as you're creating the culture of your coffee shop and the environment, not only for your customers, also for your team, what might be some things that you yet need to or want to address, improve, or change?
I think I want to create a culture of belonging. And I think we are just establishing that. We're trying to figure out our niche. We're trying to figure out our groove, our system, flow of customers. I want to create a sense of belonging. And that's kind of the reason why we started Kochava, was to have a place where community could come, but to feel belonged, to feel welcomed. And so I want where we are as a nation, I feel like we're so divided. And if we put stuff aside and just come together, I think things could be different. I think our worlds can be different. I think our interactions with one another could be different. And so I want to create a space and a culture of you're welcome here, you belong here, and we're going to treat you right here. And I tell my staff that we're going to treat you right. We're not going to misuse you, mishandle you. And the same thing for our guests. We're going to treat you the right way, the correct way. Um, so yeah, that's kind of the culture that we're building.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm just curious, and you can answer this however you would like. What advice and words of wisdom do you have for your younger self? If you were to have a conversation with the younger version of Tashiara, what might that be?
I would probably tell myself, start younger. I am 34 years old, and which I still consider myself young. My kids call me old, but I still consider myself young. I would say follow my dreams younger. I waited a very long time to start following who I needed to become. I followed the crowd of the world. I did a lot of like soul searching. And I decided that me becoming me is the best version. Not becoming somebody else, not imitating somebody else, but me being me was more than enough. And I would tell my younger self, if I would have started that when I was 19, 20, I feel like I would be beyond where I am today. I'm grateful for the things I've learned. But I would tell myself, be you. It's okay to be you, and start those dreams now. Don't wait.
Beautiful. You have shared so much insight and wisdom with us today, and nuggets of learning that you obviously have picked up from your mentors. It sounds like you're very intentional about how you're doing life and with whom you're doing life.
Yes.
And creating community. So I so look forward to coming to your coffee shop and
Yes.
enjoying that environment and meeting some of your
Yes.
team members and help invite others to come and be a part of it as well. So
Yeah.
thank you for your time together today. And again, give us that address in case somebody wants to stop by.
Yes, we're located at 1901 Howard Street. We're in the Redfield building, the first floor.
Beautiful. All right. Well, I look forward to seeing you in person and sharing a cup of coffee.
Yes, thank you. You're more than welcome.